He's got it! England have won the World Cup!
England won on the basis of more boundaries as the match was tied both in the 50-over match and the super over. Do you think England's victory was fair in that? As an English cricket fan, would you have wanted a more comprehensive victory by England in that particular final? As an English cricket fan who has been waiting for so long for England to win a World Cup, would you were you completely satisfied with the victory? So आज हम लोग हैं लंदन में. दिस इज द फर्स्ट टाइम बिकॉज वाई नॉट मुंबई के बाहर वीडियो शूट कर रहा है. आई नो मोहित नहीं है मेरे साथ अभी यहाँ पे, बट यार मैं लंदन आया हूँ एंड आई कुड नॉट हैव मिस दिस अपॉर्चुनिटी ऑफ शूटिंग अ वीडियो इन लंदन बिकॉज वाई नॉट, राइट? सो आज का जो वीडियो है वो बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग है. लेट्स जस्ट गो एंड टॉक टू द इंग्लिश पीपल, द पीपल ऑफ लंदन, द पीपल फ्रॉम इंग्लैंड. आई हैव अ क्वेश्चन फॉर देम जो आप सुनेंगे अभी वीडियो में आगे जाके. सो लेट्स जस्ट गो एंड टॉक टू देम. कम ऑन. थोड़ा नजदीक से लो ऐसा लो बिकॉज ऑडियो आना चाहिए.
Okay.
ठीक है. Okay, so Martin, I just have one question. So 2019 England World Cup that you saw, that it happened in England. The
Yes.
final was at Lord's.
Yes.
So I just want to know from you, because about the final there was a lot of debate. So how fair was the victory? Do you think England's victory was fair?
It was very controversial, and but I'm English, so I will always think that it's fair.
Okay.
But it was controversial, and I can understand both ways. People think
Right.
it was probably a little bit controversial, but there you go. It's in the history books now, and they won. So it all comes around. What goes around comes around in sport. It happens in all sports.
I think the victory's fair. However, there's always controversy with these things. I think the umpire's decision should be final.
Okay, so we are right at Lord's. We have with us, I'm sorry, I forgot your name. John. So we have with us John here, who is a cricket fan, an English cricket fan. He's also here for the tour of Lord's. So John, I wanted to ask you, like, we all remember the 2019 World Cup was won by England right here at this very stadium.
Yes.
But there was a lot of debate around that victory, if you can recall, about the boundary, because England won on the basis of more boundaries as the match was tied both in the 50-over match and the super over. So as an English cricket fan, I just wanted to know from you, like, would you, like, just an honest opinion from you, like, would you have wanted like a considerable or a more convincing victory by England in that final?
No.
Okay.
Given it been the best part of 40 years since we'd never won it, but been competing in it,
Right.
to actually get over the line.
Right.
To be honest, as an English fan, I'd have won it on a toss of a coin had it been rained off. But yeah, I just remember it as a fantastic sporting occasion that not many do go down to the very last ball and then have a little bit extra and still go down to the very last ball.
That's true.
And it was tough on the New Zealanders, but sometimes there's got to be a winner and a loser, hasn't it? And fortunately this time it was England.
Right, but for so England is the inventor of the game, and for England's first victory, like as an English cricket fan who has been waiting for so long for England to win a World Cup, would you were you completely satisfied with the victory?
Yes,
You were?
absolutely.
Wow, you're a very ardent English fan, I must say.
A win's a win. A win is a win.
Like a proper victory, would you have liked that as an English cricket fan?
Well, I think it's a proper victory. I think a victory's a victory.
Okay.
It's always controversial if you're on the losing side. It's always about what if we got that extra run, or what if we got that 6, or if we got that 4, or if whoever caught that one, it would have turned the game.
Right.
But I think a victory's a victory, but it's always going to be controversial.
Okay, so what's your name, bro?
My name's John.
John, so you watch cricket, as you told me. As an English cricket fan, would you have wanted a more comprehensive victory by England in that particular final?
I think any sports fan would say yeah. You know, you want to make sure that your country dominates, right? And it's not you don't want to have the quote unquote stroke of luck, right?
Correct.
So I think definitely yes. But look, I mean, I'm a big sports fan, and England most of the time aren't that great when it comes to winning things. So the fact that we won back in 2019, I'll take it anyways.
Wow, that's great. But that's good that you admitted. And yeah, of course, even I was happy because we had a new World Cup winner after so long. England had never won the World Cup, but it was great of you to say that.
Well, it was very exciting. I remember, it was very tense at the end of the game. And obviously, like any sport, you want to win, and you want to win in a way that's kind of like undisputable. Right. So it would have been great if it had been a bit more convincing. But as a spectacle, it was very, very exciting.
Did you watch the final? Where did you watch it?
Yeah, I watched it. So my granddad is a huge cricket fan.
Oh, okay.
He's been to like Lord's like 4 or 5 times. He's been to the Oval like 4 or 5 times.
Right.
He's been to watch the Ashes like when it's been hosted here.
Why are there such less cricket fans in England? Because the game is invented by England, and there are I'm asking around. There are hardly like 100 out of 10% of people saying yes they watch cricket. 90% are saying they don't watch the sport. Is there any particular reason according to you?
I don't know. I think England is very like football dominated, and probably rugby as well.
Right.
But I think now with the shorter game, the likes of the 100, T20 and stuff like that, it's becoming a lot more popular with the youth.
What's your YouTube video called?
So my YouTube channel's name is Because Why Not?
Because why not?
Because Why Not?
Okay, I'll look you up.
Sure,
Thank you very much.
definitely.
Thank
so
you.
much. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to press that like button और हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब भी करो, अपने दोस्तों के साथ ये वीडियो शेयर करो अगर एंजॉय किया है तो. एंड ऑल्सो गाइज हमें इंस्टाग्राम पे भी फॉलो करो. वी कीप पोस्टिंग आवर वीडियोस देयर, सो डू फॉलो अस ऑन इंस्टाग्राम बिकॉज व्हाई नॉट.